Children and fools always speak the truth. Noise proves nothing. Often a hen who has merely laid an egg cackles as if she laid an asteroid. Wrinkles should merely indicate where smiles have been. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. The man who does not read has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. Be careful about reading health books. You may die of a misprint. Eat a live frog first thing in the morning, and nothing worse will happen to you for the rest of the day. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Man will do many things to get himself loved. He will do all things to get himself envied. Never allow someone to be your priority while allowing yourself to be their option. A banker is a fellow who lends you his umbrella when the sun is shining, but wants it back the minute it begins to rain. When I was a boy of 14, my father was so ignorant I could hardly stand to have the old man around. But when I got to be 21, I was astonished at how much the old man had learned in 7 years. Always acknowledge fault frankly. This will throw those in authority off guard and give you an opportunity to make a choice. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Small people always do that, but the really great make you feel that you, too, can become great. Clothes make the man. Naked people have little or no influence on society. Buy land. They're not making it anymore. The truth must be served like a coat and not thrown in the face like a wet towel. Never argue with a fool. Onlookers may not be able to tell the difference. Giving up smoking is the easiest thing in the world. I know because I've done it thousands of times. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and then beat you with experience. Always obey your parents when they are present. This is the best policy in the long run, because if you don't, they will make you. Only two things we'll regret on death: that we are a little loved and little traveled. When your friends begin to flatter you on how young you look, it's a sure sign you're getting old. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. We lavish gift upon children, but the most precious gift, our personal association, which means so much to them, we give grudgingly. Do something every day that you don't want to do. This is the golden rule for acquiring the habit of doing your duty without pain. Of all the animals, man is the only one that is cruel. He is the only one that inflicts pain for the pleasure of doing it. The most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find why. Against the assault of laughter, nothing can stand. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. When you fish for love, bait with your heart, not your brain. Circumstances make man, not man circumstances. Everyone is a moon and has a dark side which he never shows to anybody. A man should not be without morals. It is better to have bad morals than none at all. Let us live so that when we come to die, even the undertaker will be sorry. Concerning the difference between man and the jackass, some observers hold that there isn't any. Do right, and you will be conspicuous. Be good, and you will be lonesome. I am an old man and have known a great many troubles, but most of them never happened. No woman or man really knows what perfect love is until they have been married a quarter of a century. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. Forgiveness is the fragrance that the violet sheds on the heel that has crushed it. Better a broken promise than none at all. There is no sadder sight than a young pessimist. The human race has one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. To get the full value of a joy, you must have somebody to divide it with. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, and then success is sure. In order to make a man or bay covet a thing, it is only necessary to make the thing difficult to attain. Nothing so needs reforming as other people's habits. A man's character may be learned from the adjectives which he habitually uses in conversation. Whatever a man's age, he can reduce it by several years by putting a bright-colored flower in his buttonhole. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Patriot, the person who can holler the loudest without knowing what he is hollering about. When people do not respect us, we are sharply offended, yet in his private heart no man respects himself much. A truth is not hard to kill. A lie told well is immortal. A lie can travel halfway around the world, while the truth is putting on its shoes on. Unexpected money is a delight. The same sum is a bitterness when you expect more. Loyalty to the country, always. Loyalty to government when it deserves it. Life is short, break the rules. Forgive quickly, kiss slowly, love truly, laugh uncontrollably, and never regret anything that makes you smile. Never marry a woman who has had sex with her own ego, for it'll always take precedence over you. When in doubt, tell the truth. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. By trying, we can easily learn to endure adversity. Good breeding consists in concealing how much we think of ourselves and how little we think of the other person. Pessimist, the optimist who didn't arrive. To be busy is man's only happiness. Never tell the truth to people who are not worthy of it. It is the little conveniences that make the real comfort of life. Be careless in your dress if you must, but keep a tidy soul. Do not complain about growing old. It is a privilege denied to many. The rule is perfect. In all matters of opinion, our adversaries are insane.